Hi guys, I'm Sonal and welcome to my channel. When you go out to eat in a restaurant in India, there are three main mutton dishes that you order. That is bhuna gosht, kadhai gosht and Rogan Josh. There are a few others, but these are the most popular. So today I'm making Rogan Josh. There are a few reasons I like Rogan Josh. The way I make it, there are no onions and tomatoes in it, so it's a great low carb recipe. It cuts down on all your chopping and prep time. There are no fresh aromatics. It's just a bunch of dry spices that you put together and you slow cook the meat, which is what I'm going to do. And I'm sure you're going to love this, so let's go ahead and see how it is made. This is the dry masala. I'm taking 2 teaspoons of ginger powder. This is dry ginger powder. About 3 tablespoons of Kashmiri red chili powder, which will give it this bright red color, and 2 tablespoons of fennel seed powder. Here I'm taking a pinch of saffron, so about 10 to 15 strands, 4 tablespoons of ghee. Here I'm taking 2.5 teaspoons of Garam Masala. You can take any Garam Masala that you have. 2 teaspoons of turmeric powder. And now I'm going to soak the saffron in some warm water. So I've taken 2 tablespoons of warm water and I'm going to let it soak. I'm taking half the ghee that we have taken, that is about 2 tablespoons of ghee in the pot, and I'm going to place half my meat in the ghee and brown it nicely. This is 1.5 kg of mutton. The browning will give a lot of flavor to the mutton and it makes a lot of difference in the final taste of the dish. In about a couple of minutes, I'm flipping over all the pieces. And I take all the brown pieces out and put the next batch in. You don't want to add everything together because then it's just going to steam and not get the brown color. I think all my meat is now brown. I'm adding the rest of the meat in and adding all my dry spices. So this is Kashmiri chili powder, ginger powder, fennel seed powder, turmeric, and I'm going to add some salt, which is about 1 teaspoon of salt. You want to add according to your choice, your taste. And now I'm adding 2 cups of water to let it cook. The garam masala I'm going to add later, so I'm just keeping it aside. Let me move all the meat around and mix in the masalas. And now I'm adding some more water, about 3 cups of water, and we're going to let this cook for around 1.5 to 2 hours. If you're cooking in a pressure cooker, this is going to happen quite quickly, so about in 20 minutes depending on the quality of the meat. But here, since we are cooking it in an open pot, it's going to need at least 1.5 to 2 hours. I'm going to keep checking on it and moving it around and adding water as and when required. You don't want to let it dry because since it's an open pot, it might just dry completely. Here I'm adding the rest of the ghee and the garam masala in, and I'm going to let it cook for another like 20 minutes with that. I'm also adding some hung curd. So this is about 2.5 to 3 tablespoons of hung curd. This is completely optional. You can add as much as you want. It gives it the creamy and the thick texture that it requires. Look at the silky gravy. You can see that the juices from the meat and the bones has come out and made the gravy completely silky and smooth. It's just so beautiful. My mouth is already watering. Let me check if the meat is cooked. I think it's ready to serve. And here I'm plating it with some cauliflower rice, which I'm going to be eating later. Look at the beautiful color, what a bright red color from the Kashmiri red chili powder. So our Rogan Josh is ready, and this turned out so great because I put all the spices and the meat in a pot for cooking, and I left it to cook on a slow flame for about 2 hours. And I'm going to give it a taste now. So here it is. Just going to take a small bite. And you can see it's falling off the bone. Oh yum. Oh my god. It's so hot. Yum. Normally you'll see that most of my recipes are very quick. I cook my meats in the pressure cooker because I don't have the patience to wait for a slow cooking process. But this is so worth it because when you cook the meat slowly, not only does it get tender in a nice way, but also it leaves all the gelatin from the bones into the gravy, and the gravy gets all silky and smooth on your tongue, and it's so worth it. Give this recipe a try. If you don't have the patience, you can always use your pressure cooker. Let me know how it turned out for you in the comments section under the video, and also don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like regular notifications, click on the bell icon and you'll be notified every time that I put a new recipe up. And thanks for watching. Bye.